Welcome to this special presentation and training. We are so glad that Jose is here. We are very excited. Why? Because you were here in January together with Galina, and we really loved your presentation. I really loved it during the managers training. It was so much inside information that really got some more ideas about the value of the portfolio, about the blockchain understanding, and also about the compounding. It's getting me very excited also to inform a lot of young people, because I remember when, you know, if I would have known this when I was way younger, it would be a whole different life for me. But still, I'm so happy today that I'm here and that I can really get this value of information also from you today. Jose, you're working together with Galina, building up Spain, all the Spanish-speaking countries. So it's very exciting to learn also from you. And you will introduce yourself within a minute. I just wanted to share one more thing. And this is the picture. This was the first time we saw you, at least I saw you, here in Holland for the event. It was an exciting one. So when we were driving back to Schiphol together, we were talking, and this was the idea to have you on a special training. So a lot of people that cannot be here tonight, they will see the recording because they really want to be here. I asked everybody to put their question into the chat. We will take some time after your training so you can take time to answer the questions. And I think the floor is yours, and thank you for your time. Okay, I will stop sharing now.
Thank you very much, Ellen. Thank you very much for your introduction and for inviting me to your country as well. I really enjoy. Okay, first I want to say is the English is not my first language, so guys, don't be too strong with me and try to get the information what I pass in Spanish to English. I think we can make a good friend and do it the thing together. So yeah, like my colleagues say, it's better if you write your question and then on the end we can discuss. We can talk with the microphone as well if you want it. And I want to see very quick in this chat how many people of you they are in the marathon 260. Can you put me the plus if you are in the marathon in the chat? All right, we have people, yeah? Nice. Good. Really, really exciting. And guys, for me, it's so powerful that I've been there and you can be there teaching the another people as well. Because now you have the key to learn the knowledge of Andrei Harbatov. So you can put this in your own business, because here you can make your own business, you know that, yeah? And you can buy the regulate by your business. So what we have in the hands, we have a very, very big project. And one of the reasons why we are doing this this webinar today is about the blockchain, because too many people in Netherlands, they ask me more about how is working the blockchain, yeah? So I'm gonna pass through the blockchain, the history of the blockchain, how they work for our crypto unit, and how much the entity of the crypto unit capitalization in the last year, and the profit for the partner. Do you want to hear that or no? Do you like this agenda? Okay, so let's share my screen and let's start. So first, for who don't know me already, my name is Jose Manuel, and yeah, I'm working in Spain, but I'm working with the Spanish language. So I'm working in Latin America as well. Is the very, very big audience from the Spanish language. And what we are doing, the first, we put our goal, like I put my goal to teach the people. So for that, you need to get knowledge, right? Knowledge to pass the good information, yeah, because we have a different kind of people here, the people for money, the people for knowledge, the people who want to share the this project, no? And this project is working in the blockchain, and this is very interesting part in this company for me, because everybody now start here what is a Bitcoin, or what's mean eco initial coin offering, or cryptocurrency. So this is a start sound in our here, no? But for how long? Not for more than 2 years, yeah. But we need to go into this market and understood how it's working and from when they created. If we go into the first stage of the blockchain is not a Bitcoin. Too many people, they are thinking the blockchain is Bitcoin based. No, the blockchain is the system with the mathematical and crypto the information. Don't worry, we're gonna explain you more in the next slides, but you need to understand the blockchain is creating in 1919. And when you start using this technology is creating the Bitcoin by the person whose name is Satoshi Nakamoto. But you know, the real thing is that no one knows who is Satoshi Nakamoto. And they have a different option, they have a different opinion. The people thinking it's only one person, the other people thinking this is the group of the different partners they making the Bitcoin. But what is interesting is that with the blockchain and the Bitcoin, we create the new market. And what we have the investor, because all of us, we are investor, private investor, yes. So we see here another tool where we can participate. How they have the growing of the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency and the system of the blockchain for the last 10 years. Because they starting implementing in the application who can transfer by the fiat cash to the cryptocurrency is starting in 2011, 2012. But you see each year, next year, they changing a lot of things. For example, in 2013, the currency start to transfer the payment, digital payment. So it's the first time when the people start making money or take out without money from the cryptocurrencies. In 2014, and this for me, I think this is the more important year on the evolution of this market, because in 2014 they growing the new crypto but utility tokens. And what means the utility tokens? So it's for the first time on this market that you have technology can create the intelligent contract or a smart contract, because this smart contract they change the world of capitalization in the company. I'll show you in the next 2 slides how they is work. Yeah, in 2015 the market is growing with no precedent before. In here is when the Bitcoin started going to the 20,000 for one Bitcoin. So this is when the noise is coming from the blockchain and too many people know. But looking in 2016, because this is another important year in the blockchain. In 2016, the first government of the world is Emirates, is start using the blockchain, not the crypto, by the system of the blockchain, they implementing in the government movement. So what does mean? With this kind of technology, the first thing is we cannot make corruption. because it's impossible, and you will see why. But looking in 2018, what they start growing this market and start creating the different company and this new market. And what does mean? Because this is important. When the market is start growing like this, like in the last year, who are the more interesting part who take the piece of that? Because too many people think the cryptocurrency is not regulated, and it's okay, but it's not like true. Because, for example, in your country, and that's why I get this live for you, in your country from this 2020, exactly from 10th of January, the Netherlands bank accept payment by the cryptocurrency. And this is not influence for you. We don't need to see how the market working for us. We need to see how the market is gonna grow. What does mean? In your country, if you have a business and you want to receive payment by the cryptocurrency, now you can make regulate. I'm gonna copy this link and I'm gonna pass in the chat. Okay, I don't know if I can put like right now, but I can show you. This is the Netherlands bank. Yeah, I'm gonna pass as well after, but this is from your official bank, Netherlands bank, about the crypto. What I recommend to you, you end here, and check it everything, because this information is what you need to know to make safe your income from the cryptocurrency, to don't have problem with your government. Because in Europe, this starts only this year. The first country in Europe is Germany. It's starting from January of this year, 2020. So your country is one of the open mind who accepted the cryptocurrency before than another country. And this is good for you because your country gonna have the biggest development about this. Why? Because all the company who want to receive money, international money, by the online market, they don't need physical market, the online market. To what country they gonna go? To the country who's gonna get more facility, for example, in your country. So you're gonna see how it's gonna grow in this next year. To understand how the blockchain working exactly, you need to understand what means the blockchain. In this strange calculation and self-calculation, because it's crypto, is not too many things right in there. There really is the transfer or movement interaction of the two different users, but with the difference of the who gonna do this contract between you and me. They not gonna do the bank, they not gonna do the people, they're gonna do machine. So the computer is gonna do for you and for me the contract where you and me we are agreed. This is the accountability book, like for the company, you can use it as well. But this is taking the power. To make this account, we need the computer. Computer is analyze the different pattern of the crypto number to make exactly information what you and me we declare. To make this, we need the computer who uses the electricity power. So that's got money for the people who have this computer. This computer is take name of nodo. They mining the number of what the blockchain need to be proof. When the some information is writing between you and me, the name of creation is hash. You can see here the hash. This is the name of what they get. Nodo, they talking about our interaction from you and me. When we do the transaction, no one can change this transaction because this is the block. And the information what you have between you and me, we don't have in two users. We have in thousands of users. So that means your contract and my contract is self. But we need to understand how many types of crypto they moving of the blockchain market. And we have 3 different types. And Helen, if you have any question because you don't understand me or something, you can stop with me, okay? We have 3 types of different crypto. In the first one, like the Bitcoin or Litecoin, the name is cryptocurrency or initial coin offering, but that means the value. This is like a fiat money because we give value to this crypto, but this is calling cryptocurrency. And this is work between you and me, between 2 users maximum. Only one transaction or many transactions, but always with the 2 users maximum. And then this is when in 2014, and if you remember what I told you about, they create a new technology. And this technology is eco as well, initial coin offering, but with the different thing is utility token. And we need to understand what is the difference to utility token and value token. Because if I put here, maybe you will see better. I can do with my mouse. In here we can create the smart contract. If you see here in the Bitcoin, on the cryptocurrency, the transaction is between you and me. But now what we have here is you and me, for example, like a partner of the business, we can create in this blockchain a smart contract where we can say how much money they're gonna be divided to the 2 partners of the company. In here you can see, for example, A to B make transaction in the normal cryptocurrency, but in the smart contract, A or A can be transaction to this bot or to this smart contract. And this contract automatically is going to divide the money for the percentage what we're writing in this contract. For example, if you and me open the company, but you put more money than me, 70%. So that means you have 70% of the income what this node they're going to receive for the any user. So when the any user pay to us money from the company, the smart contract is gonna divide directly 70% for you and 30% for me. This is changing the world of the blockchain, but look at that. Look what is the third type of the cryptocurrency. More the cryptocurrency is security token offer, or ASTO. We need to understand what is ASTO, and this is regulate coin. It's not like the utility or cryptocurrency. These 2 tools for investment, they don't have behind a regulation of the asset, but ASTO, they need to be audited from the external company of the main company who sell the coin. But in here is the interesting thing. In these 3 type of ASTO, how we can implement in the ASTO working for us. For example, like a shareholder, you and me create the company. Again, you, me, and another partner. This is the example with the 3 partners. With the utility token, we can make the SL company but divide by the tokenization. And tokenization is the same of the share, but not in IPO, initial public offering. This is regulated by the blockchain. It's more transparent because no one can change nothing without you in your contract. But this is not the end, because we have as well HTO for the test. And how that is work? If you imagine that you want to invest in any project, we're gonna give you a percentage of the value of the company, what you're gonna invest. Let me explain better, okay? Imagine if I am construction and I have land and I need the money for make the house, and I make request for you to give me the money what I need. In this case, 500,000. But I'm gonna do everything, and I'm gonna give you 3% for a year of this investment. In here, we can create a smart contract where they say that how much money you are give me to me and how much percentage of the money I'm gonna give you back. But this is how we are working. This is normally in real estate, they use it, the asset. Why? Because here now, 3 people can buy the land and divide the land for the 3 people by the blockchain. How are you gonna understand me better, I think, because it's difficult to explain all of this in English for me. But this is the first contract, how you can buy the house by the 3, 4, 5 partners, but all making in the tokenization, all making in the blockchain. I have one good friend who's gonna help me in the next video talking about the blockchain. Okay, let's hear and let's go in again with another thing.
Many people think of blockchain as the technology that powers Bitcoin. While this was its original purpose, blockchain is capable of so much more. Despite the sound of the word, there's not just one blockchain. Blockchain is shorthand for a whole suite of distributed ledger technologies that can be programmed to record and track anything of value, from financial transactions to medical records or even land titles. You might be thinking, we already have processes in place to track data. What's so special about blockchain? Let's break down the reasons why blockchain technology stands to revolutionize the way we interact with each other. Reason number 1, the way it tracks and stores data. Blockchain stores information in batches called blocks that are linked together in a chronological fashion to form a continuous line, metaphorically, a chain of blocks. If you make a change to the information recorded in a particular block, you don't rewrite it. Instead, the change is stored in a new block showing that X changed to Y at a particular date and time. Sound familiar? That's because blockchain is based on the centuries-old method of the general financial ledger. It's a non-destructive way to track data changes over time. Here's one example. Let's say there was a dispute between Anne and her brother Steve over who owns a piece of land that's been in the family for years. Because blockchain technology uses the ledger method, there is an entry in the ledger showing that Adam first owned the property in 1900. When Adam sold the property to Dave in 1930, a new entry was made in the ledger, and so on. Every change of ownership of this property is represented by a new entry in the ledger, right up until Anne bought it from their father in 2007. Anne is the current owner, and we can see that history in the ledger. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Unlike the age-old ledger method, originally a book, then a database file stored on a single system, blockchain was designed to be decentralized and distributed across a large network of computers. This decentralizing of information reduces the ability for data tampering and brings us to the second factor that makes blockchain unique. It creates trust in the data. Before a block can be added to the chain, a few things have to happen. First, a cryptographic puzzle must be solved, thus creating the block. The computer that solves the puzzle shares the solution to all of the other computers on the network. This is called proof of work. The network will then verify this proof of work, and if correct, the block will be added to the chain. The combination of these complex math puzzles and verification by many computers ensures that we can trust each and every block on the chain. Because the network does the trust building for us, we now have the opportunity to interact directly with our data in real time. And that brings us to the third reason blockchain technology is such a game changer: no more intermediaries. Currently, when doing business with one another, we don't show the other person our financial or business records. Instead, we rely on trusted intermediaries, such as a bank or lawyer, to view our records and keep that information confidential. These intermediaries build trust between the parties and are able to verify, for example, that, yes, Anne is the rightful owner of this land. This approach limits exposure and risk, but also adds another step to the exchange, which means more time and money spent. If Anne's land title information was stored in a blockchain, she could cut out the middleman, her lawyer, who would ordinarily confirm her information with Steve. As we now know, all blocks added to the chain have been verified to be true and can't be tampered with, so Anne can simply show Steve her land title information secured on the blockchain. Anne would save considerable time and money by cutting out the middleman. This type of trusted peer-to-peer interaction with our data can revolutionize the way we access, verify, and transact with one another. And because blockchain is a type of technology and not a single network, it can be implemented in many different ways. Some blockchains can be completely public and open to everyone to view and access. Others can be closed to a select group of authorized users, such as your company, a group of banks, or government agencies. And there are hybrid public-private blockchains too. In some, those with private access can see all the data, while the public can see only selections. In others, everyone can see all the data, but only some people have access to add new data. A government, for example, could use a hybrid system to record the boundaries of Anne's property and the fact that she owns it while keeping her personal information private. Or it could allow everyone to view property records, but reserve to itself the exclusive right to update them. It is the combination of all these factors, decentralizing of the data, building trust in the data, and allowing us to interact directly with one another and the data, that gives blockchain technology the potential to underpin many of the ways we interact with one another. But, much like the rise of the internet, this technology will bring with it all kinds of complex policy questions around governance, international law, security, and economics.
So you see, this is very interesting thing. This is the new market where we can interact now and we can make the good profit. We can do the capitalization with the cryptocurrency like right now, because believe me, in the future, in the near future, in 5-10 years, the government is going to work with the blockchain, because this is the future. The machine is the future. The computer is not the people. We're not going to need the banker. We're not going to need the people who are going to make the register of our land in the government, because the computer can do better, faster, and they not sleep, you know? So who gonna make the competition, the human with the machine? It's impossible. So now you are the small part of the world who have opportunity to hear about this new market, and you can take no responsibility, you can take opportunity, because what the crypto unity is gonna give us different than the bank. And when I talk by the bank and cryptocurrency, I don't say we are fighting with the bank. We need working together, and this is true. because we're not gonna break the system what we have already. It's impossible. The money is bigger in the bank than the cryptocurrency, but the cryptocurrency offers the new solution for the user. For example, it's decentralized. And what means decentralized? And this is important. No one can change the value. Of course, the value is about market, but no one can close your account. In your country, or for example, in too many countries, I have example in the next slides, the government can inflation the dollar of the fiat currency to the top, that you lose everything. And I'm gonna show you if this is possible or not in the next slide. But with the cryptocurrency, the government cannot say nothing. No one, because this is decentralized and all the information they have the computer, not the people who working in the government. You understand what I mean, yeah? This is gonna make another solution of the non-limit. You know, in too many banks, you have limit to use it for the day, or you have limit to send to another people without paper or without proof where the money come from, or where you're gonna send the money, or why you're gonna send this money to who. You know, it's too many information. With the cryptocurrencies, no. If you have a wallet and I have a wallet, and you are in Netherlands and I am in Spain, you can send me the money. I can send you the money for the small fee. Like we can send $1,000 in the cryptocurrency for $5 or €5. But this is not the end. If you are in America and I am in Spain, we can make the transaction not for 1,000, for 1 million, and we pay €5 or $5 to make transaction for 1 million from the America to Spain. Can you try to do that with your bank account? How many requisites you're gonna have? How many documents you need to do? And how much money you need to pay to the intermediary who gonna pass it the money? And the money is not going in the bot to the American, it's just number in the computer in the different bank. But this is how they make money. That's why in here, the cryptocurrency, they're gonna change as well because it's transparent. When you and me making the transaction, you can see straight away on the system, because this is opening system. If you and me doing the transaction, and then we're gonna see the transaction of our crypto unit, in there you can see all the contract, all the detail, who sent it, who received it, without people, all by the machine, you know? And the cost is low, because imagine if you're gonna send $5, it's not interesting, because you're gonna pay almost $5 or $6 for this money. But it's interesting because if you send 5,000 or you send any 1,000, you pay low than the bank. You understand, yeah? And it's more comfortable, exactly for the shopping. And I'm gonna show you after why. Because the fiat currency, what is behind of the fiat currency? The the government is put the price. And the people is believing and using because they trust the government. But they have too many things to look at behind of the fiat currency. Because if you look in this, and this is all from 1929 to 2014, but we need to see how they is working, because the inflation. Imagine if you go into the shopping market with $20 and you buy a trailer of the food. And you know now, if you're going with €20 to the shopping center, maybe you need to pay to enter in the shopping center, you know? So how much is the inflation in this 100 year? It's incredible. You can see, you can read, you can learn about this thing. But the more you learn about this thing, more angry you will be. But look at the number only the number of the capitalization of the market. The cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin 2012, you can buy like what you buy like right now in the shopping center. But in 2014, and this exactly this time is when it's going to $20,000, 20,000, one crypto, one Bitcoin, from the 0.10 cent to $20,000, one Bitcoin. Imagine if you only buy 5 euros 10 years ago in a Bitcoin. Today you have 1,000 of euro, and this is the real thing. This is why we need to use this, because if we use the fiat currency, we can have this problem. You know what does mean? This cash money. When you see before a paper of the cash with 1 trillion, do you see that? Because this is real. 1 trillion paper and 10,000. This is Venezuela. Because if you're looking of the inflation of the Venezuela, of the per capita interest from this country, they lose more than 7,000 points only in the last 10 years. Can you imagine more than 9,000 points? That's me. If you see in this valuation, if you have $1 million in the Venezuela currency 10 years ago, you lose everything today. You lose it everything. Imagine the trillion of cash, one paper or 1 billion, the trillion. I never see that in my life. Only this year, the last year, with the broken Venezuela and the problem. Because why? When we do the transfer bank, we have too many people take a piece of the case, of our case, because the money what we send to anyone is the money what we're working for. And someone only to make our money working or changing for another people or for another shop or even in your bank, they get commission, and sometimes for don't do nothing, for using our money. But this is the minimum what you're gonna do when you do transfer of money by the bank. You need to go to your bank. You need to take from your bank account and send it to another bank. But the bank, they don't do the transfer. Who do the transfer? The intermediary, like a Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, Yandex. All of these companies, they are moving the money around the world. But Visa, Mastercard is a private company. You can invest in Visa, Mastercard, and this is good before and now as well, because Visa is the first company who started giving the card to using the cryptocurrency. But do you see, you have here minimum three different type of business, they're gonna get your money. But when you make the interaction by the Bitcoin, you don't have intermediary, only one, the exchange. And this exchange, they get commission, a smaller commission, because they need it. Because this is in the system. Who's gonna pay for the people who have this computer with the information? That's why we need to pay the fee, but not with the bank, too many fees. Why this is gonna change the evolution of the new smaller market of the shopping? Because this is opening the new market. You only need to imagine the Bitcoin, they making 8 billion the last year, and not the Bitcoin, sorry, the cryptocurrency market. So where is this 9,000 billion? This is in the hands of the people. And too many of them, they want to sell the Bitcoin. They want to buy the Bitcoin, but they can do like right now. But now they starting, for example, in your country, they accepted the cryptocurrency working for the market. So imagine if you have a shopping of shoes, you sell the shoes, yeah? And I have Bitcoin, and I want to sell my Bitcoin because I need shoes. And I see in application that you have market and you sell the shoe chain by the cryptocurrency. Where all these clients gonna go? To the first market who uses the cryptocurrency accepting. So if you have your business, your own business, I recommend you to looking how you can make your payment more in your country that you can do already. Your country is open to do this for the smaller investor and for a smaller entrepreneur. So let's see what is the chain on the wallet of the bank and the wallet of the cryptocurrency, because it's similar but different. You know, what you see here is our crypto unit. All of you know crypto unit if you are here today, and this is the important thing. And here they say from 3rd of February, for 3rd of January, they start making the transaction between our crypto unit in Ethereum market. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you one thing, okay? Let me open one account. For example, if you go into your back office, what you're gonna see here in your back office, in the portfolio, if we are clicking in the portfolio, here we have the registered deposit. I'm gonna put in English, sorry. Maybe it's better for you. You see, Ethereum deposit. That is mean what we are talking about. If we click in here and we're going down again, in here we're gonna have the contract. You see the transfer date, the time, how many tokens. In here you can see the status or the contract. If we are analyst and informatic people, we can write this thing. I'm no engineer of that, but what I can see here is our contract. And here you can see transferring from the what company. This is our name of the company. You can check it because I read everything. What you need to check here, the best if you write it the contract, how it's working. And here you can see the denomination of our company, where is the token is coming from. But this is not the end. Let me show you another thing. Maybe you know already. Okay, let's open this. If you see in that link, I don't know if you have, if no, I'm gonna send to the link they're gonna give you. But here we can see the top Ethereum token activity. This is the activity of the transaction of the token. Know the value. That means the transaction, how many the transaction they do the market. In here you can see in the next 24 hours, in the last 24 hours, in the past 7 days, and in the last month. And if we're going down, more down, our crew is disappeared. No, it's here.
It's 13, yes.
This is our crypto unit. And you can see it's growing for the 24, from the last 24 hours, 4.2%, 27% in 1 week, and 536% growing in the last month. This is how many transactions they doing for today, 5,186. So what you can see here, because this is not making for Andrei Harbato, this is making from the blockchain. In here we can see all the data of our crypto unit, but not only the detail. In here you can see all of that is the transaction. So if you're looking at your transaction and you're looking at the time, in here you can find when your transaction is doing. This is too difficult to see like right now your transaction. You're with me. But when you do transaction between crypto unit and any partner, when you sell it, if you come here again, you're gonna see here. Imagine you do now, and straight away you go into this website and you're looking for your transaction. When the network of the computer is understood that you are doing the transaction, you will see here. That's why it's opening for the people. That's why it's not like the bank, because you can see everything. Let's go straight to what we're talking. Oh, give me 1 second. I think I'm losing my slides. Yep, we're going back. So here, this is too important to understand what is the legality of our crypto unit as well, because you can see all the information. But if you don't understand now what is the crypto unit, or what means the crypto unit program, I want to have a conversation about that and how it's working. Because the crypto unit, and as you remember in the last slides where I shared to you the tokenization of the company, this is how we're working. We tokenize our company and how our company is working, how the crypto unit is working. The crypto unit is the new model of the investment portfolio, but with the one bigger and biggest idea to do it, with the divide the profit with the all people around the world, minimum with 30% of the people in the world. This is our mission, how we want to go there. How we're working in 20 different segments of the market. And for that, we need to understand what is the difference between segment and tool. Because tool is the element, is the investment, but the sector is where they work in this segment. For example, in the art, I'm always doing, if you buy the quadro of Picasso, you have money in the future when you sell. But if you have the where the artist putting his quadro, you have a different tool, but into to the same sector. I mean, for example, we have the bank sector, we have the cryptocurrency sector, we have the material gold sector of material, I don't know how to say in English, really, preciosos, material preciosos. We have real estate, and we have now more than 93 different companies. Let's look how is the value of this portfolio, of this asset, because it's more than 150 million of dollars. Where we invest this money? The thing is that all what you're gonna use it, like your food, like your trousers, like the petrol for your car, we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy the shopping center where you buy the food. We're gonna buy the petrol station where you put the petrol in your car. Why? Because if you are the owner of this petrol station, and not only you, don't think about you, think about the old people who are using this petrol station. Imagine all the people who are using the petrol station is the owner of the petrol station. What is gonna happen? When they use it, the service, they're gonna pay, and then on the end of the month, they're gonna receive a part of the profit of the petrol station making for the month. Who gonna receive this profit? Or the owner of the petrol station. If you have a crypto unit, you are the owner of that. No petrol station at the moment, but we have a different company what we can share together and what we can use it together. Who don't like the cinema? Everybody like the cinema, you know? Enjoy the movie. We invest 800,000 in the movie. The name is Dragón Rojo. But this, okay, let's do a chat. Who think this is the, we have 3 different points. Number 1, this is short time return investment. If you press the number 2 in the chat, this is the medium term investment. If you press 3, this is the third long time return investment. If you understand what I think, what I mean. Can you put in the chat 1, 2, or 3? Okay, the people understood. Yeah. Number 2. For that, this is too interesting as well, because depends of the how much money you need. This is the term for you, because for too many people, 2 years is long investment or is long-term investment. When you think you're gonna receive profit from the Kitmat, from this movie, because in India we're receiving that this company, that this movie, they need minimum 2 years to be finished. So that means that we're gonna receive profit of that company minimum in 2 years, when the cinema is start shown to the people. But this is not only the one what we have. This is one of the best investment for us, because this is liquidity. We have more than 1 million users in our company. In everyone, they want to make money right now. That's why we are looking as well in the short time investment, because when we mining the gold, we are mining the gold every day. So that means that we make money every day, and we don't looking to return back the money what we are putting. No, now what we are looking is for the liquidity to pay all the investors who participate in the cryptocurrency. That's why if you are looking, or if you have the all the periodo, you can see in the gold is the around 7 or 8% of total of our portfolio. Is one of the bigger investment, because it's the liquidity. Every month we can take money from the gold where the soul selling, and we pay to all the investment. And this is the unit global pay. And unit global pay, is the intermediary who gonna work with us to give visa to all our partners. The link as well, I'm gonna share to the Ellen. They can send to you, and you can read because maybe you don't see before. But this is the website, official website of the Unit Global Pay. In here, what you need to do is learn all the website, all what they say, because they if you have a small business or private business, you can implementing the asset with your cryptocurrency, and they can give you the card to using the cryptocurrency. Do you see the visa here? This is gonna be our visa to use it. In short time, you will see here the crypto unit. We have already, but it's no Andre don't show you. But they will come. I think on the end of the month they can tell you, because I saw already the card with the crypto unit here, the saying of this card. But if you look in here, can you see? Here is our logo. This is mean our partner. Visa, MasterCard, our company, FedEx, M&M, Quickie. So this is another company where we can participate, because we use it, the service, but we are buying the share as well, because we know the too many companies, they're gonna use it. And this is the land in Phuket, where we create the villa. This is the medium-term investment. For the moment, we are growing our money as well, because we are buying the land, only the land, but we have already the project. This, what you see, is our project, and this is cost money for us. What happens when you have a land and you have a project to do it? You can sell more expensive, because you already pay to have the license to make it, but we're not gonna sell because we are making. And the Andrei Harbato, they want from the first of the next year, or they gonna try on the end of this year, make a leader party in Phuket, in this villa, in this resort for us. But let's waiting, because if I tell you that, on the end of the year, you will tell me why we're not going to the Phuket. So it's too many things can happen. We need more time to make it, or I don't know, but our objective is to make the party of the end of the year in Phuket, or from the first of the next year. Let's see how it works. The more partners coming, more quickly we are doing. And this is the Sushi Master company. As well, I have here two different links, and I have a link from our company, and I have the official website of the Sushi Master. I'm gonna pass it as well, because I don't know if you see already. Perdona, sorry. Do you see, this is the official, I'm not gonna do it the Spanish one. This is the official Sushi Master, and this is very interesting thing, because the Sushi Master have the system, and the system is the more important thing in the business. So if you make the restaurant, you need to be sure that you have all what you need for the restaurant, because you need the chef, you need the waiter, and you need to prepare these people. You need the accounting. You need to know how the money they will come in. It's not easy thing. But the Sushi Master, why is interesting? Because if you see the sushi, you can make in your system. You can put in this sushi, you're gonna spend 200 grams of salmon, and it's 200 grams of salmon. If you buy 1 kilo of salmon, you know that you're gonna get 4 portions with salmon. So no one can take your money. No one waiter can take your money. And you need a specific chef for that, who know how to do the sushi. Because this is franchise, and you can buy a personal franchise, or if you don't want to buy a personal, you can have with us, because our crypto unit, they have the different restaurant. And this is the official, I'm gonna share with you as well. This is the official news for our company. They can show you how many restaurants we have already for the crypto unit with the sushi master. So reading all the information and all the news, why we are partnered of Ali Shirinov and why Andre, they are looking for this restaurant. And not only that, how many restaurants we have already in Kazakhstan, in Belarus, in Ukraine, Moscow, or even in Spain as well. Yes, and why I tell you Spain, because this is my next slide. This is what you see here. You can see the picture with that in the middle. This is the logo where you can see in our first restaurant in Spain. So all of you that are invited to this restaurant, because remember, like how I told you before with petrol station, when you come to our restaurant and you eat food, fish or salad, and you pay for that, your profit bonus is growing on the end of the month. You understand that? Because this is the more important thing. Let's go in by the price, how much money you can make here. This is if you're going to the webinar of marathon. Too many people thinking they need to do the combining for 12%, 25% or 36%. But you need to get the more important thing about that is how you can multiply your number. With the crypto unit, you can do as well with the percentage, because how much the crypto unit is willing to go in the next year, how much do you pay already. But the thing is, if you know the account, if you know when you participate, you can create already how much is your capitalization, how much is the percentage of the how much you make in the month. But when you get for us the AP, and that's mean the educational program, because this is what you get education with the bonus, you get crypto unit. You have different options. From $50 is no money. From $50 you can get 333 units, because this you pay 50 cents for each crypto unit. But if you buy 5,000 of crypto unit, you pay only 6 cents, because you get more than 8,000. Imagine Bitcoin, they don't have nothing behind. They have only proof of the user, because the people change the cryptocurrency or the Bitcoin, and the value of the chain between the user without have nothing behind, they grow before to 20,000, and now is around 88,000. Imagine if you participate today with 5,000, even if it's going to $1, not to 20,000, not to 1,000, not to $100, $1, only $1. And if you participate with 5,000, you have 80,000. For $1, $80,000. So this is the situation to make valorization of the what we can get here. Because if you don't believe in the company, you can buy $50. If you don't want to buy $50, maybe in the near future we're gonna have $1 trillion of market of our company, and then you wanna want, and you know who's gonna sell to you? the partner who invite you in this room, because the market is ready for 20th of March. We start having the first interaction between crypto unit and user. So this is the good news that Andre Harbato is gonna tell you more about that on the end of the month, because the next month we're going to opening the market. So you will sell, but you can sell maximum 1%, because with this we reduce the danger of the dumping. And the dumping is when too many partners they want to sell the crypto unit. But 1% is 1% of 29,000 billion that you already selling. We are already selling. So it's only 1%. We can make control of the market because we have money of 1%. If we have more difficult, we are buying the token. If not, we sell more percentage. This is how we're gonna work it. But if you want to invest $5,000, but you don't have at that moment, the company have installment package and very similar amount of a token or electronic share crypto unit. So look at that, thinking, because you know what I'm doing, and I am in this company for 3 years now. But I'm never ever I'm stopping to have my package. And you know what is my package? $100 in Skyway and $100 in crypto unit. Skyway for us is our other back office. The name is TNG. If you don't know that, please contact to your sponsor. They explain you better how TNG is working. Because you remember, if you are in marathon today, you need to participate. Remember, 5 commandments. Second rule of private investment. First commandment, reinvest every month 10% of your income. That's why I'm only participating in Skyway with this installment package. Because if you buy the installment package, this is good as well, because you can see the growth of the company. But remember, if you make the contract, for example, for 5 months, and you pay 3 months, and the 4th month you don't pay, the company is gonna break the contract, and they gonna sell you the token of the value of the day where you close your contract. So if you buy, for example, now for 6 cents or 15 cents, in 3 months that you pay is going to have a value of 40 cents, but you stop paying, the company is gonna sell for you for the price of the 40 cents of the moment when you stop having it. Why this is very, very interesting? Because what we are buying here is the debt of the company, the debit. And when you buy the debit, it's the same if you buy the stock market, because you are the owner of the company, and the company make the profit, and the profit is divided to the all co-owner of the company. This what you see here is the example. If you participate in our crypto unit program on the first of the April of the last year, 2019, in the first stage, if you participate in here, you can see better, I think. If you participate with $2,500, what you get is 1,125,000 tokens. And this is the interest creating from you personal investment of 2,500 every month. The first payment was in May, 7th of May of the last year. They pay 0.00077% for each crypto unit, no percent, sorry. fee. So if you have 1 million token, 1,000,125, you only multiply for the how much token you have, and this is give you $200 of profit only in the first month. If you go into your back office and you go into the news, you can see all these percentage. This is I'm not taking from my mind. I taking from how much we're receiving, and you can see in the back office this percentage, all of this payment, because all of that is the payment what we receive every month. And if you see here from November, we start receiving 2 payments. One, loyalty bonus is 10% of all the making money from the company, and the profit bonus. And the profit bonus, that means the profit of our investment portfolio. If you look at that, you can see now what is the capitalization of your personal investment in the last year. Because if you make this amount of money in total on the end of 2019, what you get total is $800.299, and $800 is 32% of 2,500. So how much money do you make it? Because they start in April. So what you're doing, you're working for 9 months. So you make 32% in 9 months in this company. I think not too many companies they do this percentage. They have some company they do more percentage, but be careful with that. Understood how is this tool is working. Participate with the high risk maximum with 2% of this 10% what you're gonna use every month. You can make your money out, you can withdraw your money out with the different things, with the cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Litecoin or Bitcoin. But if you have a card, you can take by your card as well. And another one, if you are a self-employed, you can make it, because this is the picture for our back office. In here is in Spanish, but what you see checking in your back office, please, this is for self-employed. So if you are a self-employed regulated, you can make invoice for our company and you can get out your money. So guys, sorry for my English. I'm very sorry. It's really hard for me, but I hope you understand. If not, we can work in more time.
Well, you did great. Thank you, Jose.
Do you understand? I don't know.
Very good. Yes. Actually, I understood very well. I will open up the chat. I really loved the way you were explaining. We heard some news also. So yeah, it was great. Let's see what what people are asking. Can you also see the chat, Jose? Your sound is off.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it.
Okay, you can check the questions because you're gonna answer also, and I'm just gonna watch with you. Okay.
I enjoy indeed the English. Thank you. This is the question. No, I know. Thank you for all of you. I didn't recognize too many faces here. I saw you in Netherlands. I saw you guys.
Yeah, a lot of people you saw, huh?
Yeah. I know. All of you, too many. They have the camera on.
I see so many people enjoyed it, perfectly understood. Very good presentation, Jose. Thanks.
Do the microphone on if you want, guys. If you want to talk something.
Yeah, maybe we can, just ask questions.
Yeah.
Yes, then I have a question, Alan,
Yes.
and Jose. For a few weeks ago, I heard about the portfolio that we will receive in the near future, staking rewards. I only know that from Masternodes. What do you know about that?
I don't understand really good. And let me ask to Galina, help me. Galina, you are here? Galina?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Can you translate me what they say, because I don't understand the last part. Can you repeat again, please?
Yes, about let's say the portfolio. If you don't touch it, then you receive in the near future staking rewards. And I had Masternodes in the past from other coins, and then you receive a few times every month. They call it staking rewards. And I heard that you will also do that in the near future. Do you know more about that?
You mean the profit bonus? Profit bonus.
Yes.
Sí,
From the portfolio.
¿Qué dice? ¿Que el profit bono va a crecer?
dice que si nosotros no tocamos de nuestro crypto unit en futuro, vamos a recibir un profit desde nuestro portafolio. Claro, el que sobre de profit bonus.
Do you receive already this profit? This table, what I showed to you, the 32%, this is already the not only profit bono, but is the profit bono in the loyalty bono. But why they is gonna grow? They not gonna grow because you keep it, you talking. They gonna grow because the company behind, like the hotel or like the house or like the restaurant, they gonna give profit in the middle term. So after 2 years, what is happened? The Kid Mat, for example, the movie, is start going to the cinema. So we start taking money from there. So the profit bonus is growing because we have the income. If you understand, you understand?
Yes, I know what you mean, because I'm over 60 and I compound, because my when I go retire, it's not so much. So I am compounding for when I'm retired over a few years, that I have a good pension.
You have a good pension.
Yeah, and I'm not the only one.
I know.
When you're over 60, then you think different.
I know. And you know what I recommend to you? If too many people say don't sell or sell.
No.
It's good to don't sell, but you need to be how I see it, no? How I work it. Because the real thing is that we are put our money here, you know? For example, for me, I put I put 8,000 in the first stage, no?
Yeah.
So if I sell the 1%, this 1%, even 20 cents, they're gonna give for me $13,000. So it's more than what I investment.
Yeah.
And I have 99% of my investment. You understand?
Yes. I think that I understand when the exchange is there. New will have next year, or by end of this year, their own exchange.
Our own exchange?
Yes. And then, then we can, let's say you have a 100,000 in your portfolio that you say, I keep it, I stay, and that you don't spend it. And then, like a kind of a Masternode, you have, and that you then receive every month or a few times a year a reward, whatever you may call it.
Every month. You're going to receive every month.
Yes.
And this is very good as well.
Yeah.
If you don't need the money like right now, it's better if you don't sell. Because the point is, if you come to the marathon, you need to create your own portfolio. They are working minimum for 12% for a year.
Yeah.
Because the accounting is the one people they need almost 1,000 for live per month. So what you need to create minimum 120,000 euros in your bank account or in your wallet account. But this working for 12% for year, and that means 1% for month, 1,000 for month. They pay you bill. So of course, if you sell your crypto uni, your income every month is going down because you have less.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't sell the next 3-4 years.
Yes, don't sell.
When I'm 65, then I will. And it's over 4.5 years.
Don't sell it. This is my recommendation.
Thank you.
Thank you for you are here.
Can I ask something?
Yep.
Can you tell us when the master notes will be available?
Then,
Can you tell us when the master notes will be available?
Marshall, Galina, can you translate me? Marshall?
Master notes.
Master node. Okay, this is no official news. We have already, but we try if we are gonna do it or how we're gonna do it. So let's Andre Herbato talking about that and don't make me problem, you know.
That's why we ask. I hear him talking about it. That's why we ask.
Yeah.
José, sin problemas, sin problemas.
Yeah, we have already. This is the truth. But let's Andre show. But it's beautiful. When you see it, you're gonna like. It's white. I can tell you, it's white and blue.
We will wait for the announcement.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy there when it's going.
We'll see.
And then you will understand what I mean with staking rewards. And then all of us will be very happy.
I know.
I know what you mean.
Maybe I can show you one thing, but it's not a good idea. No, ¿verdad? Galina?
No, you cannot show anything.
Sorry guys, I cannot show you because I can
Maybe you can stop recording.
No, he's not going to show anything. Is there anybody else that would like to ask a question to Jose?
We're gonna have lots of news, very important news on 29 of end of the month, on 29 of February. So Andrei Havratov will give us lots of news regarding to bonus profit and regarding to our blockchain system and more. We're gonna have news regarding to enter to the crypto unit VIP club, because it's going to be some changing rules how people will get into the club in the future after the 1st of the March, and it's going to be enter only available through the Academy of Private Investor. Because I don't know, I think you know guys as well that we're going to go to the 3 different markets, right? So we're going to go to STO with the crypto unit. With the unit, we're going to go to ICO. And with Academy of Private Investor, we're going to go to IPO. And we're going to work with the NASDAQ. So that's why now we're going, like, all the incomes will go through the Academy of Private Investor.
If you're looking in the last month, we have reduced the percentage from the Academy of Private Investors. So if you put your money into the Academy of Private Investors and then you transfer to your other back office from the TNG or crew, you can do without paying nothing, and the percentage is 1%.
1%, yeah.
It's not 6% than the crew.
Okay, again, because this is going very quickly for me. Could you explain that again?
If you're looking now in your back office, if you go to the Academy of Private Investors, do you know guys how you go? Is anyone here they don't know how to go to the Academy of Private Investor. If you don't know, put minus in the chat and I show you how. Okay, I show you, okay?
Happy.
Okay, so this is our back office, yeah? What we see here, we see the different type of back office. This is crypto unit. You see, crypto unit. And this is TNG or Transnet Global. Transnet Global is the company who have the contract with the unit key. If we go in here in TNG, we press it, and now we have in different back office. If you see now in the portfolio, it's nothing, yeah? So this portfolio is show us the possibility to participate in Skyway, yeah? Now I can show you very quick. Yeah. If you go in this back office in TNG and you go to here to AP, here is the share of the Skyway, pre-equity share of the Skyway that you can invest here as well. If you don't do, I recommend you, because this is another diversification. But this is not only the back office what we have. If you press here, you see this plus. So if you press here, they open another back office for us. This is AEP, AEP, Academy of Private Investor. This is Eurasian Rail Skyway. There is no active already, but you can open. And this is the TNG group, the new back office. So if you go into the AEP, if you click it here, it's open, it's charging. You see the back office change the color, because this is the Academy of Private Investor. And what we are checking here, what we see, if we want to put money, we go into the wallet, yeah? Wallet. Maybe I need to sign the contract to go. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. If you click in the wallet and you go to the top up, this is the way, no? For example, if I want to put 1,000, yeah? How? By the bank card. You see, bank card, all the world except USA, yeah? All the world except USA. So you can do it in Europe. If you click in here, you will see the how long it's gonna take by the Visa or MasterCard, from the ruble money, from 1 to 5 million, and commission for the transaction is 1%. Do you see? So if you put your money here, if you do by here, like how we do right now, and you top up your wallet from this back office, the Academy of Private Investors, you can see here, you see? Yeah, right? And IP, you top up first, and then you do the transfer funds. If you don't know how you use it, you only need to click the transfer fund, and you're gonna have this option. If you look in your login, for example, my one, you know, if you see, you can check one login, and you only put how much money you want to send. In here, you have two options, main account or bonus account. Bonus account is the money what we're making from our network. The main account is the money what we into with the card. Because if you go into the crew, like what we are using is this one, yeah? You can check it in here, the difference, and the fund as well. If we do the same, we go into the wallet and we go into the top up, and we want to put 1,000. We don't need to put it really, but let's do it. This is the same one. Bank card, all the world without apart from the USA. So if we click here, do you see the time is well? Visa, MasterCard, 1 to 5 minutes, but do you see how much?
Yeah. Wow.
8%. So if you put $100 here, like right now by your card in the crew, you pay 7% more
No.
than if you doing by the AEP in here.
Claro.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
As well, guys, you have another option for this month is with the cryptocurrency, okay? The cryptocurrency is without commission. Okay, and not without commission is 10% on the top. So that's mean if you want to buy $1,000 or 1,000 units, you're gonna create invoice for 1,000, but from your wallet you're gonna pay only 10% less. They give you straight away.
Jose Manuel, can you
Yeah.
do for me a favor? Can you go back to the IP and try to kind of make a transfer to the another account? Because I think, you know, we need to be careful for the new people who will add the money through the Academy of Private Investor. They need to invest first, I think $10 or $50. Can you just try to check? If you try to transfer, they will say how much you need to invest.
In this account, no, because they already invest. I can find, but
No, this account didn't invest in IP.
Yeah, but you can do it.
Just try to do it. Try to transfer to wallet.
But how much if we have zero?
No. Just click on the top second part. Go to the top. No. Go to top up.
Yeah, top up.
Yeah, and try to transfer from Academy of Private Investor.
Yeah.
Not the top up.
Is where we are before.
With the transfer fund. Yeah.
I am in transfer fund.
And then transfer to the wallet in a different account.
Yeah.
You see with the grease, no, on the right side. Yep. Here.
Crew and team.
Crew.
Perfect. Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it. You can change.
Yeah, you don't have to make a. You don't have to make a minimum investment, so you can transfer them.
Yeah, I understand now what you say.
Yeah, because for example, you cannot transfer money from crypto unit from TNG to crypto unit before you invest minimum $50.
Yeah.
Right. So even.
But Galina, let me tell you something. This can be the same of TNG, because this account, these people, they invest more than 1,000, so they have open in the back office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you registered a new partner and you top up, before you top up from here, check this possibility. So if you registered a new partner, you need to register it in crew, because they're gonna get 150 tokens. But then you click in the plus, you open TNG, and before you top up, go into transfer fund, go here, you see, not here, because from the section you're gonna have here. So you need to change here, and then you check it. If crew or TNG, you can move it. You need crew. Because what Galina say is in our company, to open the wallet, not to open the wallet, sorry, to open the transfer or withdraw money, you need to invest minimum $50. You understand?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, may I have another question? Is there any possibility to The next time on the marathon or on the private investor, paying by out of your portfolio.
Oh, you mean that the
What do you mean? Yeah.
the price of the marathon can be paid by CRUs?
Yes.
Depends on how much theory you have.
100 to 5,000.
No, you're not going to receive the money now. You need, for receiving $100 now,
Yes.
you need to have 6.5 million.
Okay.
Yep. So, okay, Helen, if we don't have no more.
Yeah, I think we call it a night. It's almost 10:45. If there's a urgent question, maybe we can have one question and then leave.
I have one, please.
Yes.
Okay, my question is, what is your expectation for the next couple of months? Because they talk about 12%, 24%, and 6% a year. That means about 3% a month. What is the expectation for the next coming months? Is it also 3%?
Expectation of growing, of withdrawal, growing. I hope it's growing more than this percentage.
Yes, everybody hopes that, but the last year was 36%, I can see.
What I think, because you need to wait to the end of this month. I think it's very important because this webinar is going to be different of the old webinar before, because the company is gonna not change, but imagine the company is gonna go in the market and moving a lot of money with a lot of users. So we passing now the audit company. I don't know if you have in your country any call about the bank, but this kind of thing, because we audit our company, and this is very good as well. But imagine when we start going to the market and there are too many exchange, minimum 3, they gonna talk about our crypto unit. So we're gonna have more people who are looking for, more people looking for, more people buying, more people buying, more growing. It's like that.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
Very much.
Go to the webinar. Hi, Jose.
Hello.
Hi. The webinar at the end of the month. Something has changed about the figures. I understood they're not going to pass all the figures that they did before. I understood from the last webinar. Can you tell more about how it's going to be arranged? You have to be of some rank, or
No, it's not gonna be about the rank. It's not gonna be.
Andrea Orato said that he won't share exact figures anymore because the company is too big, and that some people are allowed to hear the figures and the growth and everything. But I didn't understand it quite well, so I think.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. It was in one of the webinar with Andrei Havratov. He was mentioned that enter to the crypto unit club. It will be with some enter fee, and he will tell us what kind of fee it will be, and it's apparently it's going to be depends on the rank. Yeah, and then in the club, the people who will join the closing club, the VIP club of crypto unit, they will have different type of the webinars as well, probably in the end of the month, but with all the figures, with the all contracts, documents, so they will have more open information for them.
Okay.
And that is he's going to pronounce at the end of the month.
Yes, on 29. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna have a lot of news on this month, believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be very exciting month.
I hear.
And very push month, you know, very push month. It's not easy for the team, you know, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time and for all the
Thank you very much.
Working together is lovely. So it looks like we're one big family, and you're very close by, but you're still in Barcelona. So thank you for joining us. And hopefully we see each other real soon, or talk to each other again within a webinar. Thank you all for being here, spending this time for your knowledge. And maybe it's nice, I can take a picture. So everybody can wave. Would be nice. It's very nice. Okay, hold on. I have still a second page. So, a lot of people are not having their screens on. So I don't see any faces. But it's lovely that we were with 52 people tonight. And I know a lot of people could not make it, so they really want to be here. So they will see the recordings. And I wish everybody a good night of sleep so we can have a happy and amazing day tomorrow again. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks.
you.